tools 3-in-1, so you can save space in your garage or your shed because you don't have to store 3 of these things. You can just, they get this one piece and it'll cover all 3 of them. So save space and storage, save switching out on tools, running back and forth. This one's quick, it's easy, and it's something you're going to use all year long. By the way, it's strong and it doesn't get bent out of shape. It's not heavy either. Chris Peterson brings it to us. He actually found this in the Netherlands.
That's where I found it.
Cool. And
How are you?
You told me, good, how are you?
I'm doing great,
And Chris,
thanks.
you said, you know what, I found this in the Netherlands. I said, hey, our QVC viewers would love this.
Well, I know they love the gardening,
Yeah,
but there's always a lot of chores.
Yeah.
So one of the chores that we're going to be doing, getting back out there, is cleaning up the yard. Now this is not just a rake, but if you bought this just as a rake, you're going to love it. I mean, every rake does this, right? Every rake rakes it up into the pile, but then second job, someone's picking that up. So I take the rake and I let the Gark do the picking up.
Wow.
So that, instead of bending over, getting down there and all those mucky, ugly
well, you know
leaves.
what I like it too is, let me show, by the way, it's red and yellow are your choices. I want you to see the deep cup of this. Now I can go ahead and prune those thorny bushes, those rose bushes, and this has a nice deep cup to it that I can pick it up, and no more splinters. Go ahead.
It holds all that debris with that deep cup.
Yeah. The thing, though, that I hate about a rake, and this is more than a rake, is when you do get in that heavy work, it bends, and then the metal prongs bend.
I know, and then they're all sort of bent out of position. So
it's not pretty.
That's what I love about this. I mean, we went with the best of the best materials. So this head, although you don't see it, it's made of one of the strongest plastics you can. It's called polycarbonate. But there it is. It lines up perfectly every single time.
And it goes back into shape.
And there's that scoop head you were talking about that holds everything.
Yeah.
But for our seniors or for anybody, one of the keys is being lightweight.
It's
it's feather light. Well, most rakes and most tools are made of hardwood, super heavy. So rake after rake after rake, your shoulders are dying. Well, this is extruded aluminum, so it's extremely, extremely strong.
See, usually you have to pick, do you want heavy duty and strong and you're breaking your back, carrying it just to the job? Or, do you want it to be manageable and yet it's going to bend and break and, do all kinds of things. So
we want this to last season after season after season, and we want to tackle tough jobs. So here's a job we're going to be doing. All our gardens are full of debris from the winter. So instead of, picking it out by hand, rake it into a pile. Here's the third function. There's the sifter. So see, the bucket head holds all that debris. So now I put
Hold that a minute, because I want to say, you've got dirt here, but who has mulch here? Do you know what mulch costs to be delivered? And how much of it do you put in a trash bag and throw away curbside?
Exactly.
Why not go ahead and sift it, keep more of your mulch?
That's such a good point. I mean, you can pull the mulch back with this. I've got some mulch I'll show you.
Oh, you do? I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you want to see the mulch?
I jumped the gun. I was just
show me
some
I'll jump right
more.
over to the mulch.
Okay.
Because this, instead of getting sort of a metal rake to move this mulch around, I use the Gark. So I can spread it easily, but as you said, let's not get rid of it. If I want to till the soil underneath, I use the Gark, I pull it all back. Now I can till that garden soil, turn it over, and here's the shovel mower.
That really does a cleanup job.
Well, you can see all the different uses. I mean, if you've got
a shovel, sifter, a rake, it's all those things.
It's all those things built into this one
and
tool.
It's strong, and you've got 2 colors to choose. Why water? What are you doing?
Well, if you've got a swimming pool, it's full of all the debris, or if you've got a pond, again, the Gark is nice because you can just go in, you sift everything out, and all the water just drains through.
I like that. If you have the grandkids over and you get that blow-up pool for them, or that plastic pool, and you get tired of, you don't want to add the chemicals, the chlorine, get one of these. Go ahead and clean it out way. Nice and easy.
Well, and if you've got a puppy dog in the backyard,
so
before the grandkids come over.
I was thinking about getting this. Yeah, I have a horse.
Oh, well,
this would be nice and clean and stable, because that's not a fun job, and I do it.
Well, that's what it's originally designed behind. Is
that right?
It is. That's what was a precursor to this. We just made it 10 times better. So if you've got a little puppy dog, or let's go after the big puppy dogs. But I know after a long winter, the backyard's full. I mean, if you've got little gerbils, no, but this just shows you. I mean, I can pick up acorns, little things like acorns. But let me show you some of the strength. So again, this is the polycarbonate of the product.
Is this a rock?
Those are rocks, heavy twigs that were cut from previous. So again, everything I've done I'm standing up.
You know, that's what I wanted to ask you. How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1". I haven't seen you bend over
No,
once.
I know.
I know.
I know.
And it makes it nice because I'm 5'2.5", and it just kind of accommodates everyone. This is really a tool that's going to take the place of 3 things. So think about the storage, the real estate you're going to gain back anyway. So what are we looking at here, Chris?
That's actually the inventor from the Netherlands there. So here's some of the uses. I mean, you cut back your shrubbery, well, all that falls into your garden. There's a yucky pond. I'm not sticking my hand in there. So there's the Gark. I can go underneath my shrubbery. It's even ideal for sort of rock driveways or walkways.
Yeah, like gravel and stuff.
If you're lucky enough to have a beachfront property or even a sandbox, again, there's the shovel, there's the scoop, and there's the sifting mode.
Oh dear.
And there's my daughter. So
I got one just like that.
Yeah.
But you, in all seriousness, you ran over it.
We ran over it, but I don't want you to run over it, but that's the polycarbonate design.
That's how strong it is.
Well, we wanted it to, you know, people
you should get this. You guys should get this. It's on 2 easy payments of $14.63. It's at a sale price. This is the only order of the season. The sale price goes away at the end of the day. Over 1,000 of these have been ordered. Choose the red or the yellow. This one's really, really smart. Thank you, sir.
Thanks so
really
much for
nice
helping me
thing
clean
to
up.
me on that. I like
Thanks
that.
so much.
Thank you. Okay, so Roberta's is in the show, and I'm super excited.